And I think what is happening here in this section of scripture is exactly what we're going to see in a number of weeks, maybe months, when we get to the story of Samson. How many of you guys have heard the name Samson before from the Bible? Samson was also a judge in Israel, and the Lord was with Samson until we read in Judges chapter 16, right around verse 20, that Samson did not know that the Lord had left him. At some point, God said, yeah, I'm no longer with you. And at some point here with the story of Gideon, it seems as though the same thing happened. And both Samson and Gideon are not paying attention enough to recognize the signs that are in their way, saying, hey, no, stop. You're pushing a little too far, a little too hard. When God leads you into a wind, be careful that you don't push in the wrong direction or in a direction that God is ultimately not leading you. We have to pray for the sensitivity to the Spirit of God, that we are following behind him and not getting out ahead of him. And I can tell you, there are stories in my life where I have gotten out a little bit ahead of the Lord and regretted it. And Gideon here in this passage, the Lord had led him to win, but now he's pushing in a direction that God does not seem to be leading.